before I get started talking, I want everybody to come up here and write one or two firsts that you've had during your semester at Alzar.
I knew you were going to write it.
Alright, once you have one or two written, go sit back down. Okay, what does this word mean? What does the word first mean to you? Come on, give me some answers. What?
Primero.
Spanish, okay. Is it
Something you've never done before.
something you've never done before? Yeah. Is it something that changed you, maybe? Potentially. For me, the word has two definitions. Primarily, the first is the beginning, such as when we went to Chile. That was the first time I'd been out of the country. But it's in no way the last time. Secondly, first is a new experience, something that may rock your world. It doesn't have to be a huge earthquake, or maybe it is. It just has to change you. Coming to the Alzar school was the first time that I'd been away for more than a couple of months, or away from home for more than a couple of weeks, and that rocked my world. Never had I ever been away from my mom that long, and it's been the longest time that I've been away from church, for my entire life. It was the first time that I had roommates besides my brother, who doesn't count. And the list could go on and on forever about all the firsts I've had here at Alzar, and how they affected me, but it's quite obvious how they can all be summed up. The firsts all equal me. I am a living representation of all the firsts I've had. They've changed me, molded me into who I am today, the boy standing in front of you. I think that in order to learn from your firsts and to be changed by them, you need to reflect on them. Reflection has allowed me to look back at my experiences at the Alzar school. Remember that at the beginning of the year when we played that game where the curtain dropped and you have to say the name of the person on the other side? It was really difficult then. But now we look back and laugh at ourselves and how we froze up at when that curtain dropped. When I came to the Alzar school, I had no idea what to expect. So I had to work really hard to stay open to everything that was going on around me. Likewise, when we went to Chile, I was put in numerous situations where my perception of the world was changed drastically. Most memorable was the time that I spent at Ivan's house. Sean had come up to me and asked if I wanted to do a homestay near Shoshwenko in the little town of Neltume. It was an easy decision. Of course I will. This homestay was a first for me, and for the Alzar school, for that matter. They had never done anything in that area before. When Sean drove me over to the family's home, I was shocked by its size. It was made of 4 rooms, a living room that had a small built-in bedroom, a kitchen, a bathroom, and another bedroom. This alone was drastically different from the homes that I had been in the States. And to compound this, the family's main business was selling wood crafts. Their father, Drago, made gorgeous sculptures out of really soft wood, something which he sold out of his house, something I was soon to learn. Ivan and I were in his living room doing homework when a tour bus stopped out front and tourists started to file through the house, looking and buying different wooden trinkets. I sat there in disbelief as the people came in and out of the home for the next 15 minutes, and then suddenly they were gone. When was the last time you just walked into a person's house that you didn't know? Have you ever done that? It never happens anew. A home is a place of privacy for the family inside, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized that it's just a privilege. Drago's work made it so that they had to let people into his house. He had to have his front door constantly open if he was going to be able to feed his family. This event, this first, forced me to rethink my image of the world. Through my reflection, I realized how large of a contrast it was between my life and Ivan's. Reflection taught me the importance of being content. After living with Ivan, I see how lucky I am to be where I am. I realized there is nothing better than being home, something I'd taken for granted during my time at the Alzar school. When we got back from